What's the deal? You already know what it is. Back in this with another video to pump out to my young boys, maybe girls. But nah, today we got Charleston White. Apparently he went in on the Hebrew Israelites for marching down there to the I don't know, the Nets Stadium. Think the Israelites did a march. The Black Hebrew Israelites, IUIC, I believe is the group. They gathered up hundreds of them, according to the pastor, thousands or whatever. Excuse me, thousands of them walked down to the stadium. They did marches and protests in various different cities. They did one here in Detroit, and yeah. So Charleston White is clowning these Hebrew Israelites, and shout out to Ringo for the video suggestion. And that's Ringo TV reactions. And yeah, let's see what Charleston White talking about here. I seen a little bit, not even a little bit. I seen the whole thing actually, and I already could tell it was pretty blasphemous. But we about to go back in. We're gonna break it down, and that's gonna be the video for today. So let's get it. Let's get it. How y'all doing? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe as you enter.
Oh shit, man! Here we go, man. We're back with another one, and we got Charleston White in the building, man. How you doing?
They keep saying somebody else is better than me and you, but nigga, we Shaq and Kobe and Jordan and Pippen. Yeah,
it's all love. You know, in each interview, you're different.
Yeah, I told him you getting Rat Williams today. Ain't no Charleston White today, nigga. You getting Rat Williams, the comedian. I'm showing my ass the whole interview.
So, you're fed up with the Hebrews?
Yeah.
They came to the Barclays Center.
The Barclays Center is what it's called.
Kyrie was banned. And they stood outside. It was probably like 200-300 of them.
What they do? Just stood there?
From that video, yeah.
Yeah. They wasted everybody's time, including nails. Just standing there with matching skirts and dresses, that don't do nothing, homie. They didn't disrupt the NBA. They didn't.
This is true. Nah, I'm not gonna detest what he's saying right here. They ain't do nothing. What did they do? And they went on down there. Kyrie said he gonna play basketball again. He keeping it pushing. Kyrie done. He want to hoop. He said he not trying to spearhead no revolutions. He not trying to wake. He ain't say he ain't trying to wake people up, but he ain't trying to be nobody's leader. No, none of that. He not trying to spearhead nothing. He made that very clear. He going back to the league. He said it's time to hoop. He said ball is actually life. He said ball is life over everything. And you know, it's teach his own. We don't know what kind of stuff that he got to deal with. We don't know what binds him to the NBA or why he can't necessarily leave or what kind of contract they got him under. So it is what it is. Let's keep going though.
They didn't impede traffic. They didn't block no doors. They didn't slap no white woman. They didn't snatch nobody purse.
Why they gotta slap a white woman?
They didn't vandalize no car. Them niggas didn't do nothing but go stand there. So what's that for? That's a dog and pony show. Yeah, that was a show of a bunch of weak black men in America, homie. Who read a bunch of books, but the books and the knowledge that they read, it don't manifest in none of their lives.
It's probably true also. I genuinely wonder if a lot of these dudes and this college, this ICI, whatever, if they really in this like that, or is this just something they like study, like they kind of use the Bible as like a textbook and like study it just to get to be in this organization or something. Like they say they break down. I seen somebody say they be giving the scriptures up and all that other type of stuff. But you know, this is a government-funded organization. So I don't know what type of stuff they got they hands into on the side or in the background, or what the kind of hidden agendas is they trying to achieve by presenting themselves as our military group, like the black people's military. It's kind of how they do. It's very strange. They do military drills and stuff like that in the streets. I don't know if it's like an intimidation tactic or what exactly it's for or what it is, but I guess they trying to say they are military. So when shit hit the fan, they gonna be out there gunning for us. No, let's keep going.
They talk that Hebrew, we this, we that. Show us, nigga. Stop making movies. Stop sounding poetic and intelligent. Come show us who we are. Tired of motherfuckers telling us who we are. Because based on our actions, we ain't none of that shit they talking, my nigga.
You can feel the frustration from Charleston right here. He just unlearned. He just unlearned, old and stubborn. So them ISIS niggas. Dan about to start calling them that. Cause I don't know, bro. But them fellas over there, bro, they giving us a bad rap. It looked goofy. If that's the group, that's the ones that's out there trying to awaken people and say this is what we is, this. They make it so black people don't even want to identify with that. They're like, black people, our corny detectors is we got strong corny detectors. And them brothers is corny. They corny. So it's like when you hear whatever they identifying as, it's like you don't want to be that. They corny. You don't want to be like them. And that's the vibe I'm getting from what he's saying right here. But let's keep going.
We ain't none of that shit they talking. And I don't want to be a part of nothing that
you are though.
Me 2,000 years ago as good.
You ain't got no choice. Let's keep going. Let's go back. Then keep going.
And I don't want to be a part of nothing that cursed me 2,000 years ago as good as my mother was, homie. As good as our ancestors was as slaves. Nigga, them people never became hateful. So you mean to tell me whatever God these motherfucking Hebrews serve, that God is still punishing black children from something 2,000 years ago?
Sins of the father. I mean, the Most High's judgment is just. This is the problem with humans. Humans think that their judgment and what they deem is necessary and what they deem is, you know, what makes sense to humans. They think that is the end all be all. This is the result of this is the mentality Israel had all those years ago. Israel wanted to worship idols because they wanted gods that they could see. They wanted a God that would reveal himself to them. They felt like they deserved that. They felt like they earned that. They felt like they were entitled to that. Charleston White here wants a God that he can see. He wants a God that's going to show himself to him, dap him up, tell him what to do, and that'll be that. But that defeats the purpose of faith. It'll defeat the whole purpose of running through this sim. Faith is what it is the key word. It's all is faith.
Why are black Hebrews the only one with this knowledge and saying it's a 12 tribes of Judah? You know,
Not the only ones with this knowledge. Everybody has the knowledge. You see it in hotel rooms. See it everywhere. Everybody got the knowledge around. It's just a matter of peeling that open and learning. Let's keep going.
Mexicans saying that shit. You don't hear Puerto Ricans. You don't hear Dominicans. Why are these dumbass American black people the only ones saying this, my nigga? But they can't show us.
Judah. Blacks is the tribe of Judah. Our task is to be fishermen of men. Our task. I was just talking to somebody the other day that was talking about our powers, the abilities of each tribe, and they was saying something about. I still had to check this myself, but I wouldn't be surprised. They were saying something about Judah having the ability to. We're like trendsetters. Our task is to wake people up. And because our task is to wake people up, we are equipped with the spiritual authority to control the culture and how it moves. To control what every other nation is doing. Because we're the hype. We're the popular table. We make the trends at the school. We decide if the world want to wear blue, or if the world want to wear green, or red, or have their hair like this, or talk like that. Get what I'm saying? That's our ability. We just set the trends. But it's meant to be used to wake up the people. Is what it's supposed to be used for. And that's why you see your ICICs, IUISC, ISIS. That's why you see them, black people, spearheading these movements. That's our gift. Let's keep going.
Show us who.
Imagine, but no, for real. Imagine, look, be real. The stuff is you can just look into the world and see that this stuff is like, it manifests itself in the physical, from the spirit. If that's really our gifts, which I don't doubt, the reason you don't see Hispanics awakening, like spearheading an awakening. Can you even imagine that? Realistically, can anybody imagine a group of Hispanic individuals coming like trying to lead a like we just I'm sorry, I don't even know if I want to say that, but I will. Hispanics is that tribe isn't, I believe, and this is just me talking, my personal beliefs, I believe that tribe is not equipped for leading. I don't think they have that. And it's kind of like, this is kind of like a if you know moment. I can't even really I really can't say what it is I'm feeling or what I believe, but it's like a feeling. Like I just nah. I can't imagine a Hispanic telling a group of blacks what to do, because it got to be some kind of leadership, which is why Christ himself is from the tribe of Judah. Christ is from the tribe of Judah, the Messiah. We are Judah. Judah just is. We just got it's the blood of leadership is in us, which is why I don't see Hispanics being the ones to spearhead anything like this. It's just not, that blood ain't in them. And this is not to like make tiers or, say one is superior to the other or none of that. No. This is just the facts. Well, in this case, the opinion. Because this is what I believe personally. But if you look at the evidence being that, the Messiah is from the tribe of Judah, that kind of clearly indicates Judah is just by design making is the group of people with the most leadership capabilities, with the most kind of like, that's the most equipped for leadership. Hopefully that all made sense, but let's keep going.
Oh, nigga. Because we don't believe it by you telling us. When we go online and see what we see, when you niggas won't stand up to the industry, you niggas won't stand up to the Jewish-ran industry that's promoting, propagating, glorifying.
That's what Kanye doing. That's what we all, but the thing is, that's what we all do. Or even the little stuff we do, even this is all meant to go against the industry and the narratives that the narratives and the lives that they tell and they put out, that's meant to oppress the people. It's all under the same, it's all the same thing. So, this is kind of like word salad.
Detriment and destruction.
We just do what we can.
By way of lyrical content. And if you believe that Bible, rapping, nigga, is the greatest force of a demonic force known to man. If you believe that Bible.
The greatest force of a demonic force known to man. We ain't gonna talk about this, but rap, I think rap is the most demonic force known to man. I'd argue porn is worse than rap. To be honest with you, I'd argue porn is 1,000,000 times worse than rap. Certain things is just so evil that you can't even do it in public, or you can't even it's so normalized. Certain things is just so evil. No matter how normalized it get, it won't even reach the public. It just has to be done in the dark. And I think that's where you tapping into the more evil things. Shoot, witchcraft, tarot cards, and all that is worse than rap, to be honest. But it's, to each his own.
Bro, I don't believe nothing you can read, homie, about God. I don't believe.
Hold on, I'm gonna let him talk.
Nothing you can read about God. How you gonna tell me about God something you, me, or now mother talking have ever seen or spoke to? How you gonna tell me about God based on your personal comprehension. Everything that a preacher preach, everything that a religious leader speaks out of his mouth is based on their own personal reading comprehension. I don't believe that a man is telling me about a God.
This is the same arrogance. I'm telling you, this same arrogance. I'm telling you like I was there, but I feel it. I feel it. Like this, I feel this is there's nothing new under the sun. Learn that in Ecclesiastes. There's nothing new under the sun. This is the exact same spirit. This is the exact same attitude. This has existed for thousands of years. Especially from our people, because our people are so prideful. They know everything. So much pride. All it takes is to be humble. Israel wanted a God that they can see. I gotta really hammer this home because, like, there's nothing new under the sun. Israel wanted a God they can see. They felt entitled to the Most High God's presence. They said, even though he was present, they said, well, we don't see you. We need to see something. In the midst, and then the audacity, because it was in the midst of us already falling as a nation. So not only was we fucking up, but we was making demands to the Creator like he owed us something. And that's the same spirit that's on Charleston White. He believes he's owed something. Just him being able to draw breath, to even be in front of this screen, to be in front of the camera, to get his voice out. None of this is enough proof. None of this is enough proof that there's somebody keeping this thing going for you. You eating good, living good. But what that tells me is there's an agenda behind this character that they're using, Charleston White. Because they put him on the platform. They got him spreading around and making people know who he is. He's like the real life Uncle Ruckus, but without the racism and all that. Is what they do. But he's like the bitter old guy, whatever. Just ignorant as all outdoors. But our people, the top comment of this video is our people are destroyed due to a lack of knowledge. You don't want to pick up a book. You talking about, I don't want to read nothing a man made. A God, I don't want to believe a God that. Who do you serve then, Charleston White? That sounds like Satan to me. Sound like chaos to me. Sound like confusion to me. Who do you serve then? This strong conviction that you have for black on black crime and all of this other type of stuff in rap and these gangster rappers and all of that stuff, this strong conviction to be on the side of life, where do you think that moral compass comes from? Where do you think that strong conviction to vouch for life, where do you think that comes from? You think you was just made like, you think you just made yourself like that? That's why I cut him a bit of slack. You know, you just unlearned, old, unlearned, and bitter. So it's like, you know, and not saying I ain't no one of them young cats that's like shaming people for being older. I want to be older. Trust. When I get, man, when I get in my 30s, I'm gonna be a whole different animal. But let's keep going. Let's wrap this up.
Show me. Show me a Jesus. Show me a Prophet Muhammad. Show me a Gandhi. Show me a motherfucker that can't read but that can write a Quran. Show me. Show me a motherfucker that can raise the dead. Don't tell me about a motherfucker. Show me. My mama showed me. My mama showed me a God to hold on to. So, nigga, if you can't show me what my mama showed me, nigga, if you can't love me unconditionally like my mother does according to how they say God love us, you can't tell me about no motherfucking God, mother. You can't love me unconditionally like you say God do, but my mother does. So whatever God that woman tell me about, that's the God I want. Because she done showed me. The Hebrew niggas can't show us, my nigga. Show us this power, nigga, in numbers, in the community, not at that white boy.
That was a lot of word salad. I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. That was a lot of word salad. It's kind of like when I tell y'all to take the meat and spit out the bones, but that last tail end of that rant where it was about, you know, my mama, you can't show me the love my mama showed me. It's bones. It's all bones. It's all bones to drive the theatrics. It's all when you really if you really felt like, just listen to the things that people say. Listen to it and really break down